Get down and boogie. It's Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. Today is Cerebus issue 127, chapter 14 of Jaka's story. Closing time at Pud's pub, and Jaka finishes dancing, having given the old tavern patron the show of his life. He departs, stunned, and promises to return the next night. Jaka is overjoyed at finally having a customer, assuring Pud that they'll be packed within 2 weeks. She leaves, and Pud mentally composes another dark fantasy conversation. In it, he bemoans the fact that the patron only bought 1 ale the whole night for half a copper bit, yet he tipped her 2 whole crown notes. He also lays on the guilt heavily by talking about the money that he inherited from his mother, the money that he uses to buy all the grocery items that he gets Jaka, and how it's nearly gone. Finally, threatening suicide. His fantasy is interrupted by Jaka, who comes back, gives him her tips, promises to make him rich, and kisses him on the forehead. When she leaves, what will he be left thinking this time? At the apartment, Rick battles Cerebus in another game of ball and bucket, and much to the Earth Pig's chagrin, he's on a roll, finally having gotten more points than Cerebus. When Jaka interrupts their game to proclaim the fact that she finally had a customer, the boy's quieter, which sends her storming to her room in a huff. Rick goes to try to mend things with her, leaving Cerebus listening to their conversation, in which Jaka points out all that she does for them. Guilted by this, what decision will Cerebus make? Elsewhere, Oscar writes a letter to his publisher, awaiting payment for future installments of Jaka's story, correcting him on his insistence that the tale instead be titled Daughter of Palnu. He's withholding the rest of our prose flashbacks, which this reveals he's the author of, until he gets paid what was agreed upon. When he finally does get a bank draft in, will he resume penning the tale of young Jaka? As I just said, this issue reveals that Oscar is the one who's writing the prose flashbacks, and has been since they first appeared at the start of Jaka's story. An interesting artistic choice, instead of just having these flashbacks be flashbacks, they're effectively Oscar expositing upon stuff told to him by Rick, which he learned from Jaka. So it's kind of like a telephone game, I'd say. It's just the end filter happens to be that of a poet. This is a really good issue. Everybody gets something to do, really, and things continue from prior issues and new things are set up. You can really feel like something big is brewing. Like maybe Jaka's not just being overly optimistic and a big change is indeed around the corner. It is, of course, but will it be in her favor? Next time, words can't describe Jaka's dancing.